mouth-watering dishes,
shawarma and pizza,
Rima bread and low bum wines. Come relax with crunchy pastries and healthy meals at Rima Restaurant. Imaro House, 226 Moritala Mohammed Way, Benin City. Or call us 080-346-91253.
Excellent services, test of quality, Rima has it all. Rima has it all. Rima!
Benin City is Valentine's season again. ECJ Entertainment in conjunction with Zocha Hotels International presents Sugar Boy Life in Benin City.
They call me Sugar Boy, call me G, it's Scatter. And on the 15th of February 2020, I'm going to be live in Zocha Hotel Benin City.
Also featuring Rocksteady, Black Child, Jagger King, Remedy, PN Stuff, Enzo Ribaba, Osasomori, DJ Autograph, DJ Young Tini. Venue, Zocha Hotels International, 55 Upper Mission Extension, Aduawa, Benin City. Day, Saturday 15th February 2020. Time is 6 p.m. Gate fee regular 2,000 Naira. VIP 5,000 Naira. Table 50,000 Naira. For inquiries, please call 0803-712-8387. You can also get your ticket at Big Test Fast Food at Duawa, Ogashaka Communication, Mega Plaza, Ring Road, J2 Bar by Duzaze Filling Station, Agba Road, J&J Wine Shop, 142 Upper Mission Extension, and Zocha Hotel.
Everybody, Benin tolling us equal line. To Port Harcourt, equal line. Winning to Abuja, equal line. Everybody, come and go, and you get for now and cheerio. Refresh the windows, stability, safety, and comfort. With equal line, sustain us.
Eagle Transport Company Limited. We offer hire and charter services to any part of the country. For booking and hire service, please reach us at the following addresses: Eagle Eye, now at 52 Orobi Road, former SCOA building, from Iyaro before 5 Junction, Benin City, Lagos. 1 Edmond Crescent by Howard Macaulay Way, Jibowu Yaba, Lagos. Abuja 64 Moses Maje Kodumi Crescent, Utako District, Beja, Abuja. Port Harcourt 7 Rumukurisi Road, Port Harcourt. Warri 72 Efron Sapler Road, Efron Warri, Delta State. Ibadan 30 Oyo Road at Bobo, opposite UI Gate. Apple 109 Warri Sapler Road at Jogodo. Eagle Line, we offer excellent travel service.
Eagle Line.
Tonight, Edo State intensifies efforts to eliminate stereotypes against female science education. Moat collapses on construction worker. And Edo State Sports Festival enters day 2. Good evening and welcome to NTABENIN Main News. I am Anwuli Okolo. A building belonging to the secretary of a faction of the All Progressives Congress APC in Edo State, Lawrence Oka, has been attacked with explosives. Eugenia Ndubisi reports that APC chieftains in the state have condemned the act.
When NTA News Crew got to the scene of the incident, signs of the damage were visible, with debris resulting from the explosion littering the area. The bomb explosion was said to have occurred in the early hours of this Tuesday. The owner of the building, Lawrence Oka, is shocked at the incident.
Around 12:30, bedroom, boom. I used my water cup to tell my sister, so what going on? He said, it looked like a bomb. the restaurant squares. You have seen for yourself. The log I had, the one they threw in my bedroom, did not deteriorate. That's why I was just angry. That's what the
Other APC chieftains, including Pastor Osage Izeyamo, who were conducted around the building to ascertain the level of damage, condemned the act.
The bomb that dug a hole on the concrete fell just some few distance away from where the gas cylinders were. And you can imagine if it had made contact with the gas cylinder, that would have made the explosion a lot worse. It meant that the entire house would have come down and everybody inside would have been killed.
The police public relations officer, Edo State Command, Chidi Wabozo, confirmed the incident.
Following the report received by the Divisional Police Officer DPO Yekogba Divisional Headquarters, Benin City, immediately the Divisional Police Officer DPO Yekogba Division called the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations. She equally invited the anti-bomb unit of the command. So far so good. Investigation is on. We are actually looking into it to know who and who were responsible for that.
This is the third time in less than 2 weeks that buildings in Benin have been attacked with explosive devices. They belong to an APC chieftain, Francis Inebineki, and Chairman National Union of Road Transport Workers, Osabawa Erio, also an APC member. In Benin, Eugenia Andribisi, NTA News.
Tractors handling the dualization of the Benin-Auchi-Okene Highway have been directed to ensure completion of one lane of the road before the onset of the rainy season. The directive was given by the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, during his inspection of the project. Obeyu Toboapsai reports.
The Minister's inspection covers the 3 sections of the Benin-Auchi-Okene dualization project. At the Auchi-Eho section of the road, the Minister made a stopover at the ongoing construction of the flyover intended to decongest traffic on the route.
But I think it's important to highlight the problem here for those who have questioned how long it took. Where we are standing now is at the hill at Ewu. We had to reduce a hill and the gradient from about 7 meters. 7 meters is the equivalent of 2-story building and a little more, to bring it down and therefore solve the accidents that used to happen here on a near perennial basis.
The Minister wants the contractors to take advantage of the dry season to fix all failed portions on the route to ensure pleasurable motoring when the rains eventually set in. The Minister also assessed the ongoing national housing project, where the project team leader, Ebimiata Ani Otoivi, gave assurance that the project will be completed in 1 month. The Minister's tour of projects continues in Delta State. In Benin, Obehiu Tubaprasai, NTA News.
Edo State government has applauded the reconstitution of the APC National Reconciliation Committee, expressing confidence that the committee will deliver on its mandate to restore peace and unity in the party. A statement by Secretary to the State Government to Saradion Ogie says the Edo government is grateful to President Muhammad Buhari for putting together a committee of persons with proven integrity and the forthrightness needed to deliver on the very sensitive national assignment. The statement adds that with the person of the renowned statesman and leader of the APC, Chief Bisi Akonde, heading the committee, and other worthy leaders of the party as members, there is no doubt that justice will not only be done but seen to be done in the execution of the mandate of the committee. The statement further restates government's commitment to peace in the APC, both in the state and across the country. Despite the many challenges, APC has remained strong in Edo State and in Nigeria, and expresses certainty that at the end of the exercise, the party will become even stronger and continue to lead Nigeria with its progressive ideals for many years to come. Earlier, National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Malam Issa Onilu, said President Buhari and the leadership of the APC have reviewed the membership of the party's National Reconciliation Committee. The 12-member committee, according to him, has Chief Bisi Akande as chairman and Senator John Eno as secretary. Other members of the committee include Governor of Niger State Abubakar Sani Bello, Governor of Osun State Adeboyega Oyetola, Senate Leader Senator Yahaya Abdullahi, Deputy Speaker House of Representatives Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase, Senator Umaru Tanko, Senator Kashim Shatima, Minister of State for Environment Sharon Inkeazo, Alhaji Nasiru Ali Kokoki, Senator Khairat Abdul Razak, and Senator Binta Gaba. The committee is empowered to address grievances of party members across the country and resolve all existing conflicts with a view to fostering oneness, strengthen the party for better governance, and ensure unity of purpose within the party. You're on to the news bulletin tonight on NTABENIN. We'll take a break. Please stay tuned for more reports.
Classic 2020. Christ Chosen Church of God International presents Couples Classic 2020. Theme: Unconditional Love. Holding on Valentine's Day, Friday, 14th February 2020 at the International Center, Central Cathedral, Benin Agba Road, Ohume Quarters, Benin City. Time 1 p.m. Guest speaker, Pastor Mrs. Margaret Agboinfo. As the lily among thorns, so is my love for my beloved. Let my beloved kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Couples, come and renew your love. He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me is love. Join the banquet of happy families. Couples Classic 2020. Signed Reverend Mrs. Mathilda Uwete Ihuiwu, Coordinator General, Chosen Women Fellowship International.
This love don't blow me away. Lord is good. Come and see the Lord is good. There is nothing he can.
His Eminence, Dr. Eddie Omoji Okundaye, JP, Presiding Bishop, Jesus Grace Ministries Worldwide, enters the glorious octogenarian bracket. Hallelujah! The angels are singing, the clergy are rejoicing as this charismatic preacher and shepherd turns 80 years. Adoration service holds on Saturday, 15 February 2020. Venue, Jesus Grace Ministries, Jubilee City, 4 to 16, Osayi Street off Ewa Road, Benin City. Time 10 a.m. Reception follows immediately. Let us roll out the drums. Let us play the harps and the cymbals as this great man of God celebrates with thanksgiving to the Lord. It is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Hallelujah. Signed, Elder Teddy Ogbogodo, Chairman Planning Committee.
Come and see the Lord is good.
On the 26th of this month, latest, you will get your alert reflecting the minimum.
In fact, by 24 January 2020, workers for Edo don't get bank alert for the new minimum wage as promised, and workers they happy. As usual, Governor Obaseki don't put smile for workers' face. Pensioners uncle, for Edo State, immediately you retire, oh yeah, your monthly pension don't start with that. Our pensioners wey dey wear black protest before because they no pay them. Now white dem wear for the last May Day to show their happiness under Obaseki. Make una look the completed Block C and D Secretariat buildings, the new Odigi Oyegun Staff Training School, the new High Court and Judges Quarters. Hey, this na Obaseki wonder. My people, una never see anything yet too. Our governor dey work. Make una clap for am, boy. Now, concerned citizens of Edo State, now bring this message.
Lighthouse Polytechnic is established by Gospel Light International Ministries to satisfy the quest for entrepreneurship and technological advancement. Driven by this passion, raising a new generation with the creative skills for productivity and excellence in today's society. First private polytechnic in Edo State, federal government and NBTE approved in South Nigeria. OND and HND programs fully operational with accredited courses in various disciplines. Admission 2019-2020 is in progress. Forms available for purchase at New Covenant Gospel Church headquarters near Benin, Lighthouse Main Campus, kilometer 32, Ewobanos along Benin-Asaba Expressway. For details, call 0803-733-0911, 0803-341-7165. Lighthouse Polytechnic, Christ-centered institution and light to the nations.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to relieve you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenry Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Tire to hear my customers, they complain about my place because light no dey and the heat na die.
Light matter no be problem to any business again, no, because Uyi Technical, the generator headquarters, don't give solution to every business to blow, even with the small money for your SSO pocket.
Hey, I say cheap so na be say I go buy one for my store and the one wey go pump water and carry our air condition for house.
Oh yes, so generator for everybody. Oh, for Uji Technical, all kind quality generator boku, from small generator go reach big package generator with original spare parts. Uji Technical, na dear 100% copper generators a day. No be aluminium, no, even grinding machine and pepper milling. Okay, Kofiara, come carry your own from the generator headquarters, 79 81 83 Mission Road for Benin City.
You're welcome back. Edo State Governor Gordon Obaseki has called for efforts geared towards eliminating the long-standing biases and gender stereotypes which have over the years limited the progress of girls and women in science, technology, engineering and mathematics fields to be intensified. Governor Obaseki said this during the commemoration of the 2020 International Day for Women and Girls in Science. The observance is marked every February 11 by the United Nations Women. The governor noted that bridging the gender gaps in STEM disciplines is vital to achieving sustainable development in any country of the world. He, however, celebrated innovative women who, despite the gender bias and inequality, have broken new grounds in science and technology, commending them for braving many cultural hurdles to stamp their names in history. Governor Obaseki said his administration is committed to the education and protection of the girl child, noting that holistic reforms in basic education would propel children in the state to realize their full potential. The Edo State Deputy Governor has commended the Nigerian Port Authority for empowering 197 women in the state. This commendation was given when the beneficiaries took delivery of 100 sewing machines and 97 grinding machines in Akoko, Edo. Elizabeth Umoko reports.
After this business, I also present this machine to you. Congratulations.
The deputy governor there presenting equipment to the beneficiaries drawn from Ufa and Ugbogbo communities in Akoko-Edo Local Government Council. For Philo, the state government will continue to do those things that will make our communities and local government viable for business to thrive. He wants the beneficiaries to take advantage of the machines given to them and also be an employer of labor.
This sewing machine and grinding machines that the distinguished and NPA is giving to you today, each one of them, by the time you take advantage and use it well, this one can become 10 in the nearest future. And when it becomes 10, you alone cannot be using these 10 machines to be sewing at the same time. What will happen? You will employ people, Abi.
Representative of the Nigerian Ports Authority, Mr. Fadunsi Temitope, and the facilitator of the program, Senator Domingo Obende, government alone cannot provide jobs for the timid populace. Hence, MPA is empowering the youth.
It has to do with having a mindset, a positive mindset, that this that is given to you, if you put your mind to it, it can be of a great assistance to you. These things are not made for sale. Do not sell the opportunity God has given to you.
The promise to monitor the beneficiaries to ensure the equipment are well utilized. From Akoko-Edo, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
Edo State House of Assembly has taken steps to help check the spread of Lassa fever and coronavirus. The Speaker, Francis Okiye, has directed that washstands be mounted at strategic places in the complex. Obeyo Tobapsai reports on this Tuesday's proceedings. That report will come in our subsequent bulletin. A middle-aged man with a construction company has lost his life at 2nd West Road when a moat collapsed on him in Benin City. Ifeoma Okafo has the details.
His death was said to occur when he and 2 others were constructing roads for drainage when the heap of sand caved in on them, while late Abbas was trapped in the heap of sand. Others escaped unhurt.
They work for the place because most of the person we see that they carry the sand, they come out. Towards around after 4 to 5 days, the DC can collapse. And there 3 people they inside. You get
2 come out. Then the second one, see one come out now. The sand he pour for a body. They come they dig with their this machine where they take the work. They dig before they can't see the guy. They can't see the head. Before they can't carry and come out now, the boy already die.
This very place is a moat, and if you look from the beginning of this construction, there was no beam, there was no pillar that joined the 2 walls together. So it's very easy to such a canal to collapse.
When you are doing a construction of this kind, or where you have a long stretch of wall, there's supposed to be a cross beam, or something like lintel that will connect the both walls, so that even if it's going to collapse, the other one would protect each wall. But as it is very easy to collapse. Assuming it will be rainy period now, you will see that this thing, by the time the rain fall on the sand would give way and it will press the wall. What do you expect? And you have workers on site.
The site engineer was not on site to react to this development. Meanwhile, the construction work is an ongoing project in the state. In Benin, Ifeoma Okafo, NTA News.
Back to the report where we told you the Edo State House of Assembly has taken steps to help check the spread of Lassa fever and coronavirus. The Speaker, Francis Okiye, has directed that washstands be mounted at strategic places in the complex. Obeyo Tobapsai reports on this Tuesday's proceedings.
Speaker, while giving the directive for the hand-washing stands to be mounted at all the entrances to the complex, says combating the spread of communicable diseases will take the effort of every individual. He therefore urged all staff of the assembly complex to comply with the constant hand-washing campaign.
We are experiencing the upset of the Lassa fever virus. These are good news within the health industry and considering the vulnerability of our population. And therefore we wish to direct the clerk of the house to provide for the purpose of sanitary hand wash machines and the corresponding disinfectants at 3 points of the complex. The entrance of the plenary, the entrance at the other gate, and the entrance at the Mr. Speaker's honorable members of his meeting.
Meanwhile, a bill for a law to establish a school of nursing in Benito University Teaching Hospital and other related matters have been given its second reading. The clause-by-clause debate was flagged up by the majority leader, Roland Asoro, who says the establishment of the law will make primary health care accessible and affordable for all. Other lawmakers say the bill will give legal backing to the institution.
When these healthcare centers are being provided with all the necessities that will enhance effective delivery of their services, it will be very apt that the most needed manpower to cater for these various healthcare centers need to have a foundation, a school that will provide this much needed manpower.
We should do all that is necessary to make sure this bill is given a speedy clearance and consideration so that the other business that is required of this bill will be done, employment would have been created, and of course, our young children who seek to learn from this college would have had the opportunity to benefit from it.
Similarly, the bill for a law to amend the Edo State House of Assembly Service Commission Law 2001 and other connected matters scaled second reading. The bill seeks to enhance service delivery of the state's legislature. In Benin, Obehe Otoba Presai, NTA News.
It's time for another break. Please stay tuned.
Comfort if we could dahosa no ya kakasia ka nwagbe egbe dahosa kele egbe ibe ara se doje ere bedene na zeleni aje ere kubakere go popo nije amene kwati comfort if we could dahosa no ya kakasia ka nwagbe upeva wagba bedene na je nuwe gologe egwasa nudazi oje mame no derun da ye we eni na keba hwe mama we wari ogbongbon wo yan kene peva ni gaje agbati esi nu wenyi ye ona e mane mozo welele kin ado fi edene na akakasi aka opopo nije ije no nya gbesi ni mo ije na ya hi o garo obo korora karo samule kete akemi we aba egbere na hen na segbe ayi okie de ya je ma ebe ye bi na atala de na egbe keri omogo chas ni idahosa odolelu jipa
It's good. Come and see the Lord is good. There is nothing he can.
His Eminence, Dr. Eddie Omoji Okundaye, JP, Presiding Bishop, Jesus Praise Ministries Worldwide, enters the glorious octogenarian bracket. Hallelujah! The angels are singing, the clergy are rejoicing as this charismatic preacher and shepherd turns 80 years. Adoration service holds on Saturday, 15 February 2020. Venue, Jesus Praise Ministries, Jubilee City, 4 to 16 Osayi Street off Ewa Road, Benin City. Time 10 a.m. Reception follows immediately. Let us roll out the drums. Let us play the harps and the cymbals as this great man of God celebrates with thanksgiving to the Lord. It is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Hallelujah. Signed, Elder Teddy Ogbogodo, Chairman Planning Committee.
Come and see the Lord is good.
You're welcome back. Now, it's over to sports. Minister of Sports and Youth Development Sunday Dare is pleased with the level of preparedness ahead of the National Sports Festival scheduled to hold next month in Edo State. This was after he inspected sporting facilities at different centers in Benin City. Goodluck Enaini reports.
The minister, who was accompanied by the NFF president Amaju Pinnick, inspected facilities at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium undergoing renovation. He inspected the main pitch, the swimming pools, long tennis court, the dressing rooms, and the National Sports Commission South-South Zone Gymnasium Complex.
I'm impressed. It shows clearly that there's been consistent work going on here. There's been commitment on the part of His Excellency and also the Deputy Governor to make sure that this place is finished in record time. I have seen progress, and I can say I can assess it to be about 85% or 90% precisely ready for the National Sports Festival.
The track is not quite a Monday grade A track, because if it's Monday grade A track, you won't be able to train on it for a long time. You have a lot of injuries. So I like the way they have it on a medium, so you can compete and at the same time train on it.
Governor Basaki told the minister that the state government has put in place a formidable team that will enable it meet the deadline.
The deadline is that by the end of the first week of March, we should effectively be getting the contractor out of the site. That means that this facility should be ready before or by the end of the first week in March.
In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NTA News.
And that ends our news bulletin tonight. Thank you for staying tuned. Good evening.